UVUA, crank it to the max.
Now, another Lee Wolfe live musical performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome King Konga.
Wanna be like you. Jam band where the lights crown me and I'm a superstar. I wanna see like you, over me and over there. When I cry like you, of my trivial and shallow opinion on the state of things, and I wanna try like you on a soapbox in front of them. I can't claim to have a reason unless it's lost somewhere down deep. Me, I don't get enough potential. Time to talk with you. Wanna be like you. What if I chose to walk like you, carrying around my designer personality and biting my nails? If I could dance like you, I'd be a millionaire. I don't think this me would like you, but damn, just knowing that you're loving every single blank drop makes me smile for you. Is anybody in there? Claim to have a reason unless it's lost somewhere down here. Me, I don't get enough attention. Time to talk with you. Wanna be like you. Wanna be like you. Just
Wowzy wowzy. Live music here on the Lee Wolfe Show. It's King Konga. We haven't seen you guys in a while. Very nice. That is good stuff. Let's introduce the band. We do have one new member, and we like to do this every time, no matter how many times we've had a band on, is sort of reintroduce them. So is there any way to point a mic at the drummer, or will he have to yell?
I'm doing it.
Okay, Wolf is working on it, and when Wolf gets it hooked up, that'll happen. There you go. Hey, who's the man over there behind the drums?
He said, ooh-ah. No, my name is Skeeto.
Hello, Skeeto. That's a neato name, Skeeto.
I'm the only one I know.
Is there a special origin for that?
Not really.
No? Is there some is that a nickname or a given name?
You know, my real name, it would be like Bob, and there's like billions of them, so
yeah.
I found something cool.
When you're doing some sort of...
say it's African.
Okay.
Yeah, Skeeto, classic African name.
Swahili, you know, my Irish roots being what they are and all.
All right.
Could have died in roots.
Yeah, growing up a blonde girl in Sweden.
All right, then playing the interesting electronic mallet instrument, this man would be?
My name is Tony.
Why can't I hear Tony all of a sudden?
I don't know.
You tell me.
I don't know. I can't hear Tony at all.
Tony, hang on.
Okay, now I'm on.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah. Okay, there's Tony. We're passing around the telephone is what we're doing to get people to talk into it.
My name is Tony.
Hi, Tony. Where are you calling from, Tony?
I'm calling from Schenectady, New York, and I have this rash behind my right ear. Okay, thank you very much. Good night, folks. I'll be signing autographs after the show.
And then playing bass.
Steve.
All right, Steve, I can hear you just fine.
Mic's great.
I know. This mic rocks.
I'm not calling in from anywhere.
Okay, good. Thank you, Steve. And then singing vocals, playing guitar.
I am Dan.
Hi, Dan. How's it going?
Oh, it's going great. It's a pleasure to be back here.
So tell me, Dan, what's been happening with King Konga? I see your name appearing on places all over the place. You must be tired.
Well, you could say
Some
that.
people say we're tired.
Actually, people are tired of us, I think.
No,
Tired of
tired
putting
of
up that
seeing it.
graffiti everywhere.
So what's going on? You're touring everywhere, aren't you?
Yeah, we're playing all over the place, from Colorado to Virginia,
Wow.
and everything in between. And
So things looking up. You got big record deal plans coming up?
we have plans
sure.
for a huge record
Yes.
deal.
This is what our plans are, as a matter of fact.
Caller, you need to turn on your radio,
Oh,
please.
no. Thank you very much. Anybody from Jersey?
Folks
Okay.
from out of town.
But here's what our plans are. We're going to
Yeah.
become huge rock stars, and we're going to take the Lee and Wolfe show with us.
Oh, please do. Please do. Thank you very much. So what have you given me here? You handed me a little CD that has
That's what we gave you.
a little CD, a very tiny one. It's got 4 songs on it. Are these new songs? I guess obviously
Yes.
they wouldn't be on a.
They
new
will
CD.
be. They will be on the next album due out in February.
due out in February.
It's
So
kind of a preview.
are there more than these 4 written already, or is this
Yes.
just
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Actually, we went to record half the album a month ago, and we actually didn't.
I'm sorry. I know. It's just funny. The way you sound, it's funny. That's okay. I'm just going to snicker the whole time. You tell us
Okay.
about the
Why
album.
don't you kick your mother out? You know, if she's giving you the problems, then why don't you...
If it's swollen that bad, see a doctor. Call her.
All right, thank you very much.
I'm Dr. Laura.
Tony on xylophone, go ahead.
Boy. All right. No, we recorded half the album in October, I think, and we're going to record the second half in January. And what you have is a little preview of what we recorded.
And I thank you for that. We were going to copy this off and just totally illegally rip you off.
Cool.
Or copy it and not pay
All
for
right.
it. And so that last song was called Like You, huh?
Yes.
What was that song about? Who wrote
It's-
the lyrics to that one? Did you write that one, Dan?
Yes, I
Okay.
did.
And
I
what
did.
what inspired Like You?
It's it's kind of a thing on I want to be like somebody, but somebody else is like wanting to be like me
Uh-huh.
all at the same time. It's kind of a dual thing happening there.
Gotcha.
You know, I was up at like 4 o'clock in the morning writing it. So
I do that a
I don't
lot,
remember what it really is about.
So it's just open to interpretation.
But
huh?
yeah, exactly.
Oh, those are the best kind of songs, though, aren't
That's right. If time and talk were cheap, I'd like to be like you, basically. So.
they? Gotcha. So let's try Tony on the phone again. Tony, how you doing?
I'm back now.
Oh, way to go.
Am I in stereo now?
Yeah, there you
Much
go.
louder, right?
Welcome. Glad you could
I'm
drive down here.
I'm actually in the studio now.
Off the cell phone. Yeah.
I just want you to take a look at this rash behind me.
Don't touch it.
So you guys being from Mississippi, does that give you a different perspective on where you go and what you do, being Southern boys?
Well,
We don't
truth be
like
known, truth be known, only one of us really from Mississippi.
Oh, really?
right.
I'm the only guy from Mississippi.
Are you now? So,
Yes.
where's everybody else from? I guess I missed that over time.
Steve and I are from Virginia, the east coast of Virginia.
Okay, yeah, that's not the South.
And, well,
No,
You know, it's really
not.
funny. We get that all the time, but the Confederate cap. Not that I'm even into the whole Civil War thing. But Confederate capital's in Richmond, which is
Whatever.
middle Virginia, which you guys
This has
just,
been a
just don't get.
U.S. history moment.
Whatever.
Skeeto's from Detroit.
Okay, how'd you find Skeeto, by the way? Because your last drummer, he went off to like do family stuff, right? Is that
Yeah.
a fair assessment?
No, that's
the
not
nice,
a fair assessment, but we'll leave
That's
that alone.
the nice press kit
Oh, really?
answer.
What,
Sure.
what's the not quite so nice way to say it? Go ahead, tell me.
We beat the hell out of him.
He whined a lot.
No, we tied him up, took him out behind the trailer, and beat the hell out of him.
What'd he do? He used to make
I'm-
really
I'm
funny
s-
faces when he played the drums. I do remember that.
Let's talk about Skeeto.
Okay, so how'd you find Skeeto? Forget the last drummer. We're up, yeah. So how'd Skeeto come into the band?
Well, Skeeto showed up on our doorstep with a tin cup.
Well, actually, he was in a basket with a note tied around his neck,
Okay.
saying, "Please care for this drummer."
I should have called him Moses then.
He had some little black glasses on, and he had some pencils in a cup.
Did you put out an ad for Skeeto? Wanted one Skeeto?
One Skeeto.
one Skeeto.
We only put ads out in Africa and Ireland.
Oh, they found you on the internet?
They found me on the internet.
For real?
He was half naked.
I'll do this one.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
And so what? They put up a personal ad or something?
I had no idea that I was even on it.
Uh-huh.
Is that okay?
It's good enough, I guess. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Now I'm on the phone in Schenectady. Yeah. All right. Well, Tony, this is what he told me when I got the call. I was wondering how they found my name and number, and he told me off a list on the internet.
Weird. Did you even know you were on that list?
I don't even know on the computer.
It's creepy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just scary.
Yeah, how
It was,
happened.
I just did a search for America's Most Wanted, and
That would be me.
I searched the drummer file on that.
You just typed in shady characters.
Yes.
And up came a
16
picture.
We
of
wanted some people like us.
Right
No
after,
convictions.
Right after Dan, Steve, and Tony.
Right, he was number 4 on the
it was
list.
just the second S.
What is the name of the next song you're going to be playing for us as I adjust things to do that
This
sort
is
of
called "I'm Headin' for My Beddin'," where I'm heading for the night.
And this isn't a country song? Because that sounds like a country title, my friend. That's I guess I don't have to ask what that's about.
Now here's a country tune from King Konga.
Here's another live one from King Konga here on Lee Wolfe.
So well, make you from scratch. A precious little puppet with no strings attached. I like the way you dance around and sing back to me. I'll take you back to Virginia for all my people to see. Just wanna play what you want me to. Just wanna say what you want me to. Take me back to Virginia. Take me back. I wanna go back to country. Open the window, dog at the foot of my bed. Sleep to the music of an ice cream man. Rest my head. Wake up on the right side. Sit at my window and play a song for my people. Yes, for me. Just wanna play what you want me to. Just wanna say what you want me to. Oh, take me back. Take me back to Virginia. Take me back. I wanna go back to good. Take me back. Take me back to Virginia. Right. It's been 7 years since I've seen you shine. I see you when I'm sleeping. I'm not lost as long as my lines are true. I just wanna get back to you. I can still tell what it really means to be dancing to the music she sings out to me. Smiling and laughing as the people dress my soul. Just been back to Virginia so long ago. Just wanna play what you want me to. Just wanna say what you want me to. Oh, take me back. Take me back to Virginia. Take me back. I wanna go back for good. Take me back.
Heck, I almost want to go there now. You rock 90.7. That is live music from King Konga here on the Lee Wolfe Show. Hey, this will be fun and new for you guys. This is something we do call the liquor store bag of questions. Here's what happens. We get a liquor store bag, which is over here in the box, that normally we have ready at this time, a little paper bag. I swear it's in there. It's a little paper bag. You want me to find it? There we go. Then we pass it around. And then you draw your question out of that bag, read it to yourself, don't read it out loud yet, and then decide which other band member would be absolutely perfect for answering that question. Everybody clear on the rules? You are going to conduct the interview now. We've learned how to do this in a lazy fashion. You draw a question out, read it to yourself, think of which other band member needs to answer it, and we will start with Skeeto over here, and Wolf, give him a mic to duck into.
Okay.
Who are you asking, Skeeto?
I'm asking Tony.
Here comes one for Tony.
Because it's perfect. We had this discussion before. You have a daughter. What advice do you give her as she enters puberty?
All right, Tony, the wisdom of Tony.
Okay, I would tell her.
Yeah.
There's going to be a large black gentleman with a xylophone. Stay away from him.
Yeah.
He's the guy you need to look out for.
Were you dangerous as a youngster, as a teen?
Well,
did you get into trouble? Around?
not really, but I'm just saying. I know how I think.
Yeah, yeah, I'm kind of like that
I'm
too.
getting the flag thrown on me.
What's the side comment there? What?
Anything.
So Tony, what? You must have had some trouble.
Well, not really trouble. I'm just saying. I know how guys think, and me being a guy.
Would you give her any specific advice on how to handle guys besides just saying "I will kill them"?
Well. Guys are always thinking the worst. Yeah. They're always thinking the worst, and that's what I would tell her.
Yeah, okay.
So
just generally be
whatever bad that could happen, it will.
Would you be one of those mean kind of dads that stands at the door and
not at all.
Threatens the guy when he comes picks her up?
Not at all. I just think that both parties should be intelligent about the whole undertaking.
Absolutely right. You'll just stand there and be big.
Yes,
exactly. Just that's all it takes, the guy will run. All right, Tony, good job answering the question. Who are you asking your question of? Yes?
I think I'll ask Steve this question.
All right, Steve.
Mm-hmm. How much money would I have to pay you to pretend that you hated your mother for a month?
What you got in your pocket?
You know what I have in my pocket.
That would be nothing.
Mister.
And I hated my mother for a month.
Yeah, how much would anyone have to pay you to get you to act like that? Like for a month, you're not going to talk to her. You slam the phone down on her, be a real ass to her.
She'd think
well,
it's
that's
just
already happened.
Yeah, she'd think it's just some kind of stage. 50.
$50, that's all.
No.
So, Mom, if you're listening,
God.
$50. Or make my truck payment. How about that?
Make one truck payment, and you will break your mom's heart for a month, and then you have to explain it afterwards. You got a good relationship with Mom?
Absolutely, very good relationship.
Do the parents all like the thing you're doing?
Well, yeah. I guess since I'm here,
yes,
we did some shows up in Virginia this past year, and I've been with the band for a couple years now, and they were all kind of like, yeah, okay, when are you coming home, that kind of thing. Then we took the band up there and we did some shows, and now they're just completely 100% not wanting.
So they
me to
dug
come
it.
home.
I mean, they just started liking the music.
Full force. They were out every night, and they.
Great!
It was very cool. So
that's good, because if you got support, otherwise, if there's people that care about you that also like what you're doing, then you're going to do a better job at it. Great. All right, you are the next question asker.
I'm going to ask.
Yes.
Easy.
I think I'll ask Dan.
Here we go, Dan.
Uh-oh.
What would you like to accomplish before your next high school reunion, and how badly would you rub it in?
Well.
That's not who would you like to accomplish. That's what.
Well, Steve and the rest of you guys.
Yes.
I'd like to lose about 15 pounds.
Okay.
And I'd like to have a record deal by then and have at least one hit song.
All right, so
on the radio.
You go to your high school reunion thinner with a big record deal.
Yes.
How bad do you rub it in?
I don't.
Oh, come on.
Don't rub it in.
Bull.
Okay, I rub it in.
You know you did.
There are people that I would love to just
yeah, who?
Shove it in their face.
Really,
you know
who?
what I'm saying? Well, there was some non-believers, and some people that had some very foul words to say about me back then. You know,
about you or the
music? But I was a
music?
foul guy.
I bet you were. Yeah.
But
everybody has those kind of pass.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that would be fun. God, that would be so fun.
It would be a blast, man.
What do you do now? Well, I have this big.
I was actually thinking about that way back in high school.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? When I come back in 10 years,
one of these days, I'm going to get you suckers back.
May I tell you another funny story real quick?
Yes, please do.
I just had my 10-year high school reunion.
I did that recently.
And I couldn't make it because we were opening for the Doobie Brothers.
You were opening for the Doobie Brothers.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't make it.
Sorry, guys, I couldn't make that.
I gotta play with classic rock legends. I'll see you. Catch you next time.
I'll beat the 15 guys.
Yeah, I went to my high school reunion and I just went thin. That's all. I just loved it, man. I was there. I went there and I was thin. It was awesome. Everybody else was enormous and old and no hair and. Yeah, I did. I went with 2 women. I took Wolf's wife and my girlfriend. It was great.
Let's keep out of this interview. We're trying to be nice boys here.
Nothing happened. All right, you haven't asked a question yet, Dan, have you?
Yeah, I'm going to ask the question.
Unfortunately, nothing happened.
Well,
who are you asking?
I guess I'll ask Skeeto since he hasn't been asked a question.
All right, Skeeto. Let's get to know Skeeto.
What exactly are some of the ways you convince someone to have sex with you? Exactly. Don't beat around.
Wads of cash, just spread it around. And
not how you buy. Let's say you can't buy some stuff, and you have to actually talk your way into it.
I don't want to buy it. I just want to rent it for a little while. You know what I'm saying?
Just lease it.
He gets one of these.
The rent-to-own program.
All right, come on now. Let's
No,
you
really.
get hot and heavy with a woman. You're trying to talk her into it. What kinds of things do you say?
You have to break out the Mac Daddy swerve thing and just say, well, "Look here,
You know what?
I'd like to pay tribute to your womanhood."
You know what works for Skeeto?
What?
And it's the lamest thing in the world because I can't do it. It's drumsticks.
Really?
Just handing out drumsticks.
Women want
I can't hand out
drumsticks.
strings.
Yeah.
I can't hand out basses.
Would you like some of my wood?
The ones that come to our show. Not you guys that are looking at me like that right now, okay?
There's people out in the lobby kind of giving you some funny looks.
like drums.
So basically, you go around handing out your sticks.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Hey, look what I got. That's pretty impressive. All right, we are running quickly out of time, unfortunately, so let's get King Konga to play a third song. What will the third song be that we are lucky
This is
enough to
called I'm Headin' for My Beddin', where I'm heading for the night.
If I had it to do all over again, I'd do it all over you.
I thought that was the last song.
Which one? That song was called Virginia.
Okay. The first single from the album?
All right.
Called I Don't Want Her, You Can Have Her, She's Too Fat for Me.
All right, great. This is another live country tune from King Konga here on Lee and Wolfe.
All right. This is the first single for radio, too, by the way, Lee. So you guys will be playing this here.
Oh, yeah.
This is called Dancing Girls.
I trade my life for a different scene. An oatmeal cow for some magic beans. What would I give? What would a trade be? It's a question of passion that it is. I love you, girl, or excuse me, miss. Did I get by or make great? Read my book and pick your page. Hire the band and set the stage, cause everything is holding tight. Everything is feeling right. And I'll say bye-bye to the dancing girls. Bye-bye, so long. He was 11 and she only 12, just old enough to dress themselves. Was it just too dark to see? They met at the fair under autumn spell, the casting each a penny in a wishing well. But it's too late, she's history. Read my book, pick your page. higher the band, just at the stage front. 'Cause everything is holding tight. Everything is feeling right and down there. Bye-bye, the dancing girls. Bye-bye, slow down. Bye-bye, to the dancing girls. Bye-bye, oh. Every time I see your face, I fall in love again. Whoa, got to stop, throwing it all away. All the way, read my book, pick your page. Higher the band is at the stage front. 'Cause everything is holding tight, and everything is feeling right and down there. Bye-bye to the dancing girl. Bye-bye, so long. Bye-bye to the dancing girl. Bye-bye, so bye-bye. I can sing, I can sing, I can sing bye-bye. Oh, no, no.
All right. You switched the microphones on me, Dan.
Sorry.
I mean, it took me half the song to figure out what was wrong with that song. God. It was a great song, so I hope I did it justice, and we're not going to be able to hear you unless you talk into the other one.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry I did that.
There you go. I'm like, man, what was happening there?
Bass and drum remix.
It was the bass and drum remix.
Club mix.
That confused the hell out of me, but somehow still it turns out okay because King Kong is just that talented. When's the next time people can see you play live? Open to the public. I know you're playing it someplace tonight, but it's probably not a wide open party. When's someplace they can see it? Just yell or something.
It's gonna be December 2nd, December 3rd at the Varsity Theater. We're doing an AIDS benefit.
Wow. Okay, AIDS benefit at the Varsity here.
Varsity Theater
on December 3rd.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
And that's a very, very important show because
it's a good cause.
A very good cause.
Absolutely.
And we want to see people come out.
Very nice. Okay, so and this CD that's coming out in February, I assume it will be available in town as well.
Yes, it will.
And people will hear about it because we'll be talking about it.
Right. Yes, cool.
It's in some form or fashion. Stay in touch with us, and we will do it. Well, thank you guys so much for coming by. King Konga, playing live here on the Lee Wolfe Show, switching my microphones around and confusing me.
Boys doing some stunt flying or something.
They're a creepy bunch of guys, but hey, don't you go anywhere. We're going to be back with more good music and wrapping up the show pretty damn quick. You're listening to Lee Wolfe.